Okay, we're live. Holy shit! I legit just finished the Orville, season 3, episode 1, New Horizons, or I should just say it's just called New Horizons because it's wow, wow, fucking wow. That was some damn good television right there. Damn good television. Holy shit. Um, there's a lot. They threw a lot. It was about an hour and 10 minutes, so it was pretty good. Um, They covered a lot in this fucking I'm super excited right now. I'm at a loss for words right now because that was amazing. Um, Fuck it. We're just gonna go right into it. We're just gonna get right into it because this was really good shit. They started off with a really cool tribute to Norm Macdonald, who, if you haven't watched the Orville, he's the um he's the voice of Yaphet, who's an alien species. He's like goo. Um, they start off in a in the space battle. Last season they were in a Kalon battle. The Kalons is what Isaac is. He's a robot. And they're better than that. They're pretty much like the Borg, just nastier and smarter. That's the best description I could give of this alien species. Is pretty much like put them up with against the Borg. Except the Kalon are a lot like smarter and faster. Their ships are better. Uh, yeah, they're like more superior. So you've got Ty, which is the Doctor's son. He's grown up, man. You gotta remember they didn't have this show for fuck 2 years. So a lot of people have they've grown up. So they're in the battle. They're in the Orville actually, and they're fucking running and all this shit's happening. And his little brother finds him. I mean, there is shit popping off. You've got the Kalon coming in, and you've got different spacecraft. It's a really good space battle. Really good space battle. And so Homeboy runs into his brother in their quarters, and they turn around and they see it's Isaac, and he wakes up from a nightmare because Isaac's eyes turned red like he did when he was all fucked up when the Kalon took him over, and he woke up from a nightmare. And he realized it's a nightmare because behind him they're at space dock by Earth. Um, the Orville is getting repairs from the battle. Isaac is still on the ship. Last season, um, Captain Mercer, played by Seth MacFarlane, he had the option of deactivating him forever or rebooting him and reinstating him. And a lot of people were against it because he done killed a lot of people. His people killed a lot of people. But he's like, Isaac's a good guy, and Isaac did kind of turn on his own people to help out the Orville and all that shit because he was in love with the doctor. And Lamar comes in. He's got to do a diagnostic check, which it needs. He's got to shut shit down. So he tells Isaac as a joke to to go get like a drink of water or go get something to eat. And he's like, I don't. And he's like, it was a joke. And he's like, haha. The jokes were awesome, not forced. Fuck you, Star Trek. This is my Star Trek now. Ooh, and it wasn't woke at all. This episode was not woke at all. So Isaac takes a walk. He ends up in the mess hall. He asks a certain table of like alien species and another one if they can sit down. And this guy's like, sure. So as soon as he sits down, Let me see if I can blow this shit up. Fuck it, let's go full screen. Um, as soon as he sits down, everybody gets up. Except for one person, she comes back. Her name's Charlie. And she sits down with Isaac and she's like, I like pancakes. She's like, do you like pancakes? He kind of makes a joke of like, I don't eat, blah 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 blah. But she's like, I'm weird. I like my pancakes with just butter, no syrup. Whatever. People think I'm weird like that. And so she decides to rip his ass a new one because she lost the best friend in the battle. Spoiler. So she pretty much was like, "Look, I don't want you here. Nobody wants you here." So she's just like, "Let me tell you a story." So she's pretty much telling her how her best friend legit sacrificed her life for hers because they both get to an escape hatch. They're on, I can't remember the goddamn ship. Fuck, I can't remember the name of the ship. But they both get to the escape pod and the door won't close. So that means one of them has to get out and close it manually. So her best friend gets out and she's like, "Hey, hey, hey." Like instead of like, Amber hurting Johnny Depp, slapping him, she's just like, "Look, it's okay. It's okay." And so she does her best friend goes and she sets the manual override and fucking dies in a blaze of glory, dude. She went out like Anakin on Mustafar. I like these jokes. It's late at night. I'm fucking tired. I'm gonna power through this as fast as possible. Um, so she pretty much tells him like, "Hey, nobody wants you here. Nobody likes you. We're all walking on eggshells and shit." So Isaac goes back to his off his it's a new wing in the Orville. It's kind of like a science center, but it's just for Isaac so he can do all his shit. Somebody wrote in red paint murder, which is a dude, yeah, for real. It's been a long time since the show's been on, man. It's crazy. But he sees in red paint, it says murder. So somebody don't like Isaac. That's fine though. No, but here's the cool thing. We got a new intro, which was really, dude, it blew my fucking mind. The intro blew my goddamn mind. I was like, this is beautiful. This is sexy. This is beautiful sci-fi TV. So they're outside the ship. They're doing a spacewalk because they gotta fix this. They're making the ship faster, so they have quantum drive instead of warp drive in Star Trek. And hyperspeed in Star Wars. They have quantum drive. So Lamar's come up with a way to make the ship faster, shields, all that shit. So they got to take this piece off and then just rip all this shit out underneath, which is going to take legit the whole episode. But it's worth it. They didn't rush this. I'm so happy they didn't. Um, so they're having a little conversation, and Captain Mercer gets buzzed, and so does Kelly, and they're asked to go down to fucking see Isaac's shit. And they see the on the wall murder, and he's like, "How the hell did this happen?" She's got to say, "Hey, Lamar had to temporarily shut shit down, so it could have been anybody, but it was somebody with a low level um." Fuck, how'd she put it? A low level. I think I wrote it down. Actually, I didn't take any fucking notes for this. It was like a low level security clearance. And so they couldn't find any fingerprints because this person was smart. So there's no tracks. So this episode, they're trying to find out who the culprit is. A lot of shit happened, but it was so goddamn good. It was so fucking good. I could cry. I could fucking cry. So Captain Mercer's like, all right. So he's like, do we not have any culprits? And she's like, well, security guard. I forgot her name already. It's all good. I'm tired. She says that Charlie said some harsh words in the mess hall. So Captain Mercer calls her to office, and he's like, "Hey," he's like, "You got to explain yourself. What you said was wrong. Blah 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 blah." And so she gets a little candid, going, "Hey, your ship, your crew are not happy. They're not comfortable with Isaac being on board, which is understandable. It's like he killed a lot of people, a lot of friends, a lot of family, blah blah blah." And Mercer's like, "I get it." And he's like, "Can I be candid with you?" He's like, "A captain should never say this." He's like, "Because I could be court-martialed," which is true, because he's not speaking to his first officer in confidence or anybody a higher above him. And he admits that he's still he's still struggling with the decision that he made to reinstate Isaac on the Orville, because he knew it was going to cause a shakedown. Plus, on the other side, he looked at it as Isaac's been with them forever. They've never had a problem until this, but he also defected and came back and saved their ass. So he felt indebted, but he still has that throughout the episode. You can see he's still having that struggle because he's watching his crew kind of walk on eggshells when Isaac's around. And then on the other hand, he's like, did I or didn't I not make the best decision? It's good fucking television. Right? She's fucking hot, dude. This chick is fucking hot. I don't know the actress's name, but she's fucking hot. And she plays a bitch very well in this episode. Like, I believe it. Like, I believe she's a bitch. But she plays it so well. Um So, cool thing about this, I was kind of worried about, because the late great Norm Macdonald passed away. I didn't know if they were gonna have his voice as Yaphet. Well, he is the voice of Yaphet for this episode, so I don't know if he was able to complete the season or what. So I'm taking this episode for episode with Norm Macdonald. And plus, in the very beginning of this episode, they had a really nice tribute to him with his name in the stars. It was nice. It was beautiful. So they figured out what they got to do to make her faster. So they got to rip everything out. He says, "Oh yeah, homeboy's on his way. He's got this really cool new ship called the Troubadour. It's kind of like in Star Trek Voyager with the Delta Flyer. Tom Paris built his own spacecraft, which was badass. He called it the Delta Flyer. Well, Malloy over here did the same thing, except it's called the Troubadour, and it's fucking sick. Like, fucking sick. He's got like the Halo outfit going on. He looks better than the fucking Halo people. I didn't watch the show. I watch people's reviews and go, oh, show shit. So he's flying by. He's permission to go to space dock. Come into the Orville space dock. He's granted. He gets off the. He gets out of the spacecraft. Charlie's there talking to him, and he's like, "Yeah, it's almost. She's almost ready to go." Shoot, dude, they could have her play Amber Heard, but why would she? That's career suicide. She's better off on the Orville, or maybe Lifetime. Like, if her career's starting to tank, she could totally go on Lifetime and play Amber Heard. Fuck it. So he gets out and she's like, she's like, "This is a beautiful piece of machinery." And I was like, she's sexy as fuck. That ship, the woman and the ship, but more importantly, my eyes were on the ship because I was like, that is a sexy piece of fucking machinery. Mm, you don't get that on Star Trek anymore. So he's like, yeah, he's like, as soon as Isaac comes in and does some diagnostics and we're ready to go. So she rolls her eyes and he's like, look, it's like procedure. She's like, and so he confides in her and says, look, um, yeah, do I agree that Isaac shouldn't be on the ship? Yes. You know, so he's in agreement with you. He's like, I'm with you. I agree with you. He shouldn't be here. He killed a lot. He killed a lot of motherfuckers. So they get out. It was like a slight commercial break in there. Let's see. Oh yeah, they're at the Quad of Drive, and they're checking out diagnostics and shit. And so the Orville's coming together after repairs from the battle. You got the doctor and her son. They want to talk to Isaac. They want to check in with Isaac to see how he's doing. So Isaac, being a robot, says I'm doing fine. My diagnostics are good. And she's just like, no, how are you? Yes, and somebody wrote murder all over it. He doesn't comprehend it. So they're like, fuck it. So they walk away. Um, Malloy takes the Tremidor out for a badass evasive maneuvers test to test her abilities, to test that ship's abilities. Beautiful. Beautiful CGI, dude. Beautiful, clean as fuck. You got these little droids right here. And Charlie on helm is controlling them, and Malloy's got controls of the Tremidor right here. So he's got 4 targets he's got to shoot. So she goes through like a lot of maneuvers and shit. He gets all 4. He almost didn't get all 4 because she was really fucking with him on the last one. And yeah, it was a really good scene. Really, really good scene. Like the graphics are so beautiful in this fucking show. Like, look at that. It's so fucking beautiful. So fucking beautiful. So security check, she figured out who it was. She figured out the culprit. One of her security guards was able to decode some shit, and she found out that it was the doctor's oldest son, Ty. He's like, look. She's like, why'd you call him a murderer? He's like, because he is. He killed a lot of people, and you act like you don't care. And she's like, I care. This is the first time we ever got a swear word in the Orville, and it was rightfully done. This kid right here, this is bullshit. It was proper. It was time for it. So he says bullshit, and they have a little conversation, and so she's like, we could talk about more of this in private, like meaning I'm gonna whoop your fucking ass when these officers are out of the office, out of my house. And so the doctor pages Isaac. She goes, "Can you meet me in my house?" Little brother's playing video games, being annoying as brothers do. The door opens. He sees that it's Isaac, and he's like, "Oh shit, I gotta go do some homework at another friend's house." Is she's like, nah, at another buddy's quarters, she's like, nah, player, you stay right here. So Isaac forms an apology. He's like, I'm sorry for your distress that I may have caused. Is there any way that we can go back to having a cordial relationship? And he's like, no. And he pretty much tells him, like, fuck, not, yeah, I'm exaggerating, but he pretty much said, like, fuck you. His exact words were, I wish you were dead. So this is where this shit gets really, really sentimental, man. Because this is like, I was like, holy fuck. I was like, holy fuck, we're in this. Like the storyline was great. It's so Isaac left, but he kind of takes a walk. So he's taking in like views of the Orville, and he's making a recording. As he's walking through, you can hear a voice recording. He's pretty much telling Lamar, giving Lamar instructions and calculations on how to make the Orville's quantum drive faster just by a couple more percent. And he also says to give his best to the doctor's family and kids. Isaac. Then fucking, oh my god, dude, this was hard. This was rough. He then puts his little he does his little finger thing, and Isaac killed himself. He committed suicide. So, because he thought by killing himself, it would make the crew better, that they can move on. knowing that a Kalon is no longer in their ship, on their ship. So Lamar's going over the quantum drive, and you got Alien Boy over here. I love this motherfucker because he speaks a weird fucking language. He was like, "Yeah, the quantum drive's so great." He's like, "I gave it my lunch." He like legit threw his fucking like dessert in the goddamn quantum drive, and it didn't do shit. He's like, "It just disintegrated in seconds." I was like, "That's badass." They get a page from the doctor to report to the science thing, and they see that Isaac is dead. And they wonder why they hear the recording, and Lamar looks at the thing and he's like, he does like a whole thing. He's like, he's fucking gone. And the doctor's like, I think he committed suicide. Like, they're like trying to figure out why he committed, why would he do such a thing? So Lamar's like, well, maybe I might be able to bring him back like last time. He's like, but Yaphet's gonna have to go inside him, which is that part was pretty fucking cool, to see if he can actually get in there and rewire him and reboot him. Um, so they take him back to engineering. Yaphet tries to go up in there, and he can't do it. Rest in peace, Norm Macdonald. That's Norm Macdonald right there. That's his character, Yaphet. Um, so he tells her he's fucking gone. He knew exactly what he was doing. He's like, he's fucking fried. Um, you got the son. He's back in his room playing games. He knows what happened. Of course, because it's a small ship and people talk. So he fakes like he's sleeping. And the mom has a conversation with him. And he's just like, I don't give a fuck. He kind of gives a I don't give a fuck look. But in reality, he cares. He cares. Um, so the doctor's having a moment. Look, I mean, this is beautiful CGI, anyways. She's looking out on the space dock, and she decides she's having a moment with Kelly, because Kelly asks if she's okay, and she's like, I don't know. She's upset. She's mad because why Isaac killed himself, didn't really give her an out because they were dating, like last season, 2 years ago. And she's like, maybe you're like not looking in the right places for answers. Maybe you gotta just let it go. So, um, they have a really nice service for Isaac. That was really touching. Mercer says a nice speech. And then she goes and finds her son. I'm just gonna call it a holo suite. It's pretty much a holo suite, a holodeck. And he had a revision of Isaac. So he was talking to Isaac, and he was like, I was talking to Isaac, and she's like, honey, she's like, in my line of profession, you just don't do that. The fucks with the line of grief. So he leaves, and then what does she do? She kind of contradicts what she said because she brings up a program from the last season. This particular scene is where Isaac and the doctor had their first date. It was a really good episode. And she has a moment. She sits there. She has a good cry. It was a really good scene. I'm not gonna show her ugly crying face though. So they've got the Orville back up and running. They fixed everything. Um, they're like, we did it in half the time and half the work. So they decide, all right, let's take her out. Mercer looks over, he sees the empty chair, which that was, excuse me, that was really sad. So they take off. Oh yeah. So they take off, and Lamar here, he banged this chick. How? I don't know. She got a lot of pointy things going on over there. Like, yeah. So she's like, they're having like a little, you know, bedside chat after sex. And she's like, my species like a specific candy after sex. And he's like, oh yeah, in the drawer. And so she pulls out a fork and she's like, "What are you stealing from the mess hall?" And he's like, "No, it's a birthday present from Isaac." And she's like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, Captain Mercer," which was I think first season yeah, I think it was first season. He's like, "Yeah, Captain Mercer was trying to explain to him what a present was, but he didn't get the significance of it. So he's like, he got me a fork, and I kept it," which I thought was pretty cool. And then she has a whole thing. They have a whole thing about a conversation about death and what Isaac did, and she's pretty much saying, "Hey, on my home world, this is how it goes. Like, if you kill yourself, she's like, you're always in. You, it's a whatever. It was, it was, it was a good dialogue. And so they're having a moment, and she says something about being in your mind and all that shit forever. And so it clicks. Lamar legit gets up, and she's like, "Hey, did I say something wrong?" He's all, "Stay as long as you want." And she's like, "What?" And so he dips. He just throws on his robe. That's real shit. Throws on his robe, figures out he's got to get into Isaac's head, and he pulls out this little disc, like a little nano chip. And he asks if anybody's got a weapon. He's like, no. And then he asks this big ass alien species dude. He's like, "Hey, I need you to crush this shit with your foot." And he does, and he gets like a little. He gets a blue. He gets a backup. So he had to kind of break it down like as if, he was in our century where coders used to have on the black web where they can actually reboot shit and all that shit. So he pretty much said Yaphet, not Yaphet, but Isaac has a secondary reboot, but he's got to figure it out. So there's a chance to bring Isaac back. So they're having the conversation of should they, or shouldn't they bring him back? In the midst of all this, they have to ask homegirl over here, the new pilot, Charlie, because Charlie sees things not like a typical human. She sees things in 4-dimensional, where she could see it, make a move before anybody's thinking it. So she's quite smart. So Captain Mercer pretty much like asks her, and she's like, "No." She's like, "I'm not gonna do it." And he pretty much tells her, "You're fucking done. You're relieved of duty. Get the fuck out." And they get under attack by a Kalon ship while they're in the process of this. Before he could even like dismiss her of service. So she gets a little taste of the Kalon action. They find a planet that's kind of gassy, and he's like, "Take me in there." And Kalon didn't follow. Why would they? They're just hovering, or they're just floating around the planet. He tells Bortus to put in 28 torpedoes in a shuttle and shit. And so Bortus does that. That was pretty cool. Um, yeah, this was a pretty long scene. Yeah, because after that, Mercer asked her one more time, "Hey, could you do it?" And he's like, "No." She's like, "Nope." And he was like, "Well, get the fuck out of here." So she's at the bar drinking. Um, the nurse's son, Ty, the oldest one, who had told homeboy to Isaac to kill himself, shows up. He's like, "I'm feeling guilty." He feels guilty that he feels responsible for Isaac's death. Because he's like, "Yeah, I pretty much told him to kill himself," and he's like, "And he did." Like, he's like, "I didn't think it was possible, but he did." And so he asks her, he begs her, he asks her to help out. And she's gonna have a change of heart. She has a change of heart. She's working with Lamar and shit. And she's moving them fingers quickly on the pad, trying to get a lock. She gets a lock, and Isaac is back up and running. He remembers everything that happened. Um, He looks at the captain, he's like, "Thank you," and he's like, "Don't thank me, thank Charlie," and he looks at her and he goes, "Why?" She's like, "I didn't do it for you," meaning she did it for the kid, for Ty. Isaac is sitting in the doctor's office, and once again, the doctor's really trying to get through to Isaac, like, "Dude, I gotta know that you ain't gonna try to kill yourself anymore." And she's like, "I gotta talk to you like a logical person." And so she breaks it down pretty well. And oh yeah, kid sees Isaac working and he just walks away. He doesn't say anything. He just looks. He sees Isaac just walking. He's alive. He's up there. He's by himself. But he doesn't feel guilty anymore. And that's how this episode ended. This episode out of out of 10, out of rating out of a 10 was a solid fucking 10. This is how you do this is how you do sci-fi. Period. The storyline was great. The plot was amazing. I'm so happy Seth MacFarlane was able to do this on Hulu and not Fox anymore. Like you could tell he's got a bigger budget with this show. The ship looks beautiful. She was beautiful before, but now she's just sexy. Like the Orville's getting new toys. It's like this is the Orville's back, baby. I can't wait for next week for episode 2. Like fucking hey, if I gotta go to bed like an hour and a half later than I usually do on a Wednesday night to watch and review the Orville, I'm gonna fucking do it because this was worth it. Like this show was fucking worth. This was worth staying up tonight watching it all the way through. Hey Laszlo. Yeah, I do that. Kelly and Gordon are married in real life. Their on-screen chemistry is great. Like you can't even tell that they're giving each other googly eyes because they're really good actors. But this was good shit. Seth MacFarlane wrote and directed this episode. So it was really fucking good. Like I'm not gonna lie, this was really, really fucking good. I was impressed all the way through. Thank you, Seth MacFarlane. That's all I mean, I really get I mean, I'm still speechless. Because as soon as this scene ended, like I kid you not, as soon as this faded to black and I saw it went to the credits, that's when I hit live. I'm not fucking kidding. Like, fuck me, this show is great. I'm so happy the fucking Orville's back. God damn it, dude. God damn it. The Orville is back. It's better. I cannot wait to see what happens this season. I haven't really watched any like trailers or teasers for what's to come or whatever, but god damn it. This episode made me cry. It's just, it kind of made me cry when you see Yaphet for the first time and it's Norm Macdonald's voice. It gives you that little nostalgia. It's like, damn. So, now it's our turn to do our part. Push the show. Yes, it's time to push up. It is. It is. If you have not, you know what? I'm gonna simp hard for this show because I know a couple other YouTubers been waiting for this shit, like myself. I'm gonna take this opportunity right now. If you have not watched the Orville, please, 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 please find somebody you know with a Hulu membership, or just pay the money and get a Hulu membership for this show. This is good writing. Seth MacFarlane knows what the fuck he's doing. Yeah, there are some Star Trek puns in there. Yeah, there's some Star Wars puns in there, but you know what? It fucking works. He doesn't push narratives. He doesn't push agendas into this show. This show is light. Sometimes it can be heavy, but like this episode was really heavy because there was a lot they had to tie in from the last season that was like 2 years ago. It's like, okay, last time we figured out we had a Kalon war. Okay, now we have to see the aspects of that. Like what happened after. This is the aftermath. The new horizon. I'm so fucking excited. I'm really fucking excited for this upcoming season. I can't wait for next Wednesday. Like all I know is like tonight before I go to bed, I'm probably gonna rewatch this episode as I slowly go to sleep tonight because holy shit. Like I've got nothing bad about it. I've got nothing bad about this. I have no negativity on this episode. There's nothing. Seth MacFarlane, thank you. Dude, thank you so fucking much, man. God damn it, thank you so much for bringing this show back. Thank you, Hulu, for allowing him to get this show on their fucking streaming app. God damn it. This is what we needed. So you can throw away your Star Trek Strange New Worlds. You can give Obi-Wan Kenobi a swift kick in the ass. Because the Orville's back, baby. And it's gonna kick its ass. I'm just saying, yeah. Yeah, Laszlo knows. If I say something like as if it's really fucking good, it's really fucking like I highly recommend it. Like, oh my god. Yeah, yeah, Nikki, I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. Like this episode, yeah, it had to deal with a lot. It had some politics in it, but it was just the politics of war. Like, what do you do in this situation with Isaac? It's like, okay, he's a Kalon, he's an enemy. He went to live with his Kalon buddies for a while and fucked shit up for the Orville and the fleet. And then pretty much snapped out of it and saved the day in the last second and tried to walk everything back like it wasn't me. But Mercer gave him we'll give you one more shot, and then yeah, and then it's the repercussions of you brought him back on the Orville. The crew knows what he did. They don't like him for this particular reason. It was fucking awesome. It was fucking awesome. Like, god damn it, this show was awesome. I was so happy for this show. The intro looks amazing. You can tell he got a good budget. You can tell Homeboy got a good budget. Exactly. Yeah, the visuals were popping. Like the way the Orville looked, it's like holy shit. Like she got an upgrade. The intro, that's what really got me. I was like looking at my big screen TV and I was like, wow. I was like, this is cool. They did a really good job. That's all. I mean, Jesus, I can't speak anything enough. I can't like I'm talking like a blubbering idiot. This show, best shit tonight on TV. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. It did. Nikki, it did. The intro reminded me of Voyager a little bit. With certain things that they were doing, it did remind me of Voyager a little bit. It was great. I enjoyed it. Like I enjoyed the Troubadour. I enjoyed everything about this show. There was not a bad thing I didn't not like in this show. In this episode took the cake. This was it. So I think Hulu just like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how they do this on their model because I know now a lot of people just I know a lot of people subscribe to Hulu just so they can watch the Orville. which is great because we're getting 10 episodes weekly. So he did do a Star Wars, but not actually a Star Wars movie. He did. He did Blue Harvest. And then he did something, something, something Dark Side. Yeah, I did see that it was trending because as soon as I turned on my Hulu to like watch catch up on my stuff, it was like catch up on the Orville, and I'm like, oh shit, like this is good, this is good. But like I said, if you don't have Hulu, find somebody with a Hulu account or get a Hulu account. Watch this show from the very beginning. Do not start from this New Horizons. Do not start with the fucking You never heard of it? Are you serious? You never heard of? Oh my God, Seth MacFarlane, Family Guy. He did the trilogy of Star Wars. He did. It's called Blue Harvest. The first one's called Blue Harvest, and then I think it's like something, something, something Dark Side, and I can't remember the last one. But he did all three of the movies: A New Hope, Empire, and Jedi. It was fucking good. It was actually kind of better than Star Wars itself. Especially when you got Cleveland as R2D2. He's like beep boop beep. Anyways, oh shit, you got Quagmire as C3PO. Watch it, Laszlo. Yeah. Okay. All right. But son of a bitch, I really hope they get another season. I really do. I'm already looking ahead for the next season. I want another season because this show is gonna go. Anyways, like I was saying, please get Hulu. Find somebody or get Hulu just for the Orville. If you have not watched the Orville, watch it from the very beginning, from season 1, because if you watch the current season now, you're not gonna get what the fuck is going on because there's a lot of shit going down. A lot of twists, a lot of turns, a lot of characters that aren't even there. But yes, I highly recommend everybody watch the Orville. Please, please, please support this show. I do not want to see this show get canceled or fall between the cracks. This is too damn good. It's like as you can see, like up next on my list is Firefly because that was also a really good television series. Shit, I might actually rewatch that soon. But please, 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 I'm begging you. I am legit begging all of you. Please watch the Orville. Even though Seth MacFarlane, he's like a little woke. He's a little, whatever. He knows how to write and he knows how to direct. He wrote and directed this episode. Okay? It was very well written, very well directed. Oh yeah, dude, Firefly was awesome. It dude, if they brought back Firefly, I'd be so fucking pumped. Uh, yeah, man. Like honestly, the Orville, it will make you laugh your ass off. If my favorite character so far out of the Orville is Bortus. Like Laszlo, when you start watching, you'll see why Bortus is like my favorite. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, Nikki. I haven't watched the new season of Stranger Things yet. Don't be mad at me. I've just been really, really busy. I plan on starting it tomorrow. I plan on watching the new season of Stranger Things. I've heard nothing but good things that this new season of Stranger Things was better than the last. I hope so. Like you would think, okay, You would think they would adopt the whole hour plus runtime, but then you got like your Star Wars shows that are like 40 minutes, 44 minutes, 30 minutes, 35 minutes, or your Marvel television shows on Disney Plus, which are 52 minutes, 54 minutes, 30 minutes, 34 minutes. It's like, dude, stick to a specific timeline. The Orville already, they have both of their episodes on New Horizons already. The first episode was an hour and 10 minutes. Episode 2 is going to be an hour and 5 minutes. So we already know we're going to be sitting for a good fucking hour every week for 10 weeks. Yeah, it's yeah, Star Wars is not even worth mentioning. Ew. Ew. Yeah, I enjoyed okay, so I enjoyed the first season of Stranger Things. Um the second season was okay. The third season was mm, mm-mm. But I like I said, I heard nothing but good things about season 4. So don't spoil. I'm gonna like I said, I'm gonna start watching it tomorrow because I keep telling myself I was like, shit, I need to start watching Stranger Things before they release part 2 and then I'm fucked. And I already heard that they're getting the 5th and final season that's already been confirmed. I may be wrong. I may have misheard it, but that's what I heard that they got the 5th and final season. Okay. I had to give my mom my password to Hulu. She wants to watch the Orville. Fucking love my mom. She's like, your dad and I want to watch the Orville. What's the password to Hulu? Fucking love my mom. Fucking love her. Shout out to Mama Chef. It's fucking late at night. That means they're probably gonna watch it in the morning before they go to work. Jesus Christ. This episode was awesome. I got nothing, man. I got nothing but good things about this episode. I'm still on like cloud 9, man. Like the next episode is the Orville explores a mysterious region of space. Like come on, man. Okay, 5th season has been confirmed for a long time. Okay. I wasn't for sure. Cause like the way they did Ozark was like, oh, god damn it, dude. Fuck. That's one show that, oh god damn it, that goes up with the worst series finales of all time on my list. That goes right up there with Sopranos series finale, Dexter series finale, Dexter New Blood series finale. What other series finale pissed me off? Game of Thrones. God damn it. Ugh. Then the Ozark. They get up to the final episode. I said, God damn it, I'm pissed. You do all of this to get to this pivotal moment and you just end it. And I'm like, fuck yourself. It's still a good show. God damn it. Oh, JP says they're going out further in the galaxy this season. Then nice. Oh no, I won't spoil Ozark. No. I won't spoil the Ozark if you have not watched the final season. It was good. The series is great. Jason Bateman, Lord, they're fucking great in that show. Show is really great. A lot of fucked up shit happens in that show. A lot of twisted turns happen in that show. It's just the last episode that just of the series that just goddamn people. Like swinging for the fences. Oh, you haven't started. Oh, Nikki, buckle up. the first episode right off the bat. You're gonna fucking love Jason Bateman right off the bat. If you love him now, you're gonna love him more in watching Ozark. You gotta let me know what you think when you start watching Ozark. You know what? I never watched Westworld. My brother did. He said it was good until it wasn't. But I did sadly watch Watchmen. That was that was rough. Ooh. And I was that dipshit that no, I haven't seen Quick Draw. No. Oh man, like it is. It's a show. Like okay, Ozark is a show that you won't stop talking about. It's the certain characters that you're just gonna love. But there's certain characters that are gonna annoy you. But like I said, I ain't gonna spoil it. It's just a lot of fucked up shit happens in the Ozarks. Let's just say when I retire, I'm not going to the Ozarks to retire. Not after watching that. Oh man, fucking a. Orville. The Orville's back. This is gonna be It's on Hulu. Here's the bet. Okay, hold on. I'm on Hulu right now. Let's look it up. Let's look it up. Quick draw. Add it to my list. Yeah. Sorry for the dead air. Quick draw. Boom. Got it. Add to my list. Cool. I'm gonna watch it. Oh, it's only got 2 seasons? Oh shit. Why does that chick look like Amber Heard in the third episode? She's not in this, is it? Unless she's getting her ass beat. Justice for Johnny Depp. Okay. Republicans. They got an episode called Republicans. Margaret and Betty speak their mind about Republicans. Okay. I'm interested. You have my attention. Thank you, Nikki. You literally have my attention. This show has my attention. Holy shit. Okay. When a ranchers. Okay, first episode. When a ranchers murdered John Henry Hoyle, the new sheriff uses his Harvard trained state of the art criminology training to solve the crime. I'm dead. And they're only 23 Okay. Yeah. No, that's not true. Okay. All right. I'm gonna give that a look. Thank you for the recommendation. I'm always up for recommendations on shows and shit. Like especially during the summer since like only thing I really watch is like well Orville and Deadliest Catch cuz that's my shit. So, I'm always looking for something to look at in the summer. So, if anybody has any suggestions on I will take a look and then I will let you know if I liked it or not. So, I'm totally gonna watch that quick draw though. That shit looked hilarious. Ah, shit. God damn it, the Orville's back, man. I can't believe it. Fucking long time coming. Shit. So excited. I kind of wish they put like the first two episodes. I want more. I want some more. Quick draw. Why didn't I ever hear of this show? That's that's crazy. And I usually know about majority of shit, but why haven't I heard of that? It's all good. I know about it now. Hmm. That's awesome though. Oh, another good show, if like you want a good cry for like an hour, watch This Is Us. That's a damn good show. They just had a series finale that god damn it, that's how you wrap up a show. Fucking A. Love that show. That was a damn good show. That's sad, man. Yeah, okay. WandaVision. Okay. I've got my reviews of WandaVision so on my channel so you can see what I thought. I thought it was really good up until episode 3. And then I was like, okay. And then it dipped. And then I think it was the Agatha episode where you get a little bit of her background where I was like, all right, that's kind of good. And then we got that season finale, which turned out to be turning into Doctor Strange and all that stuff. Nikki, thanks for coming. You have a great night. And enjoy rewatching the Orville. Yeah, dude, This Is Us, man. Like that show, man, will make you laugh, it'll make you cry, but more importantly, dude, it's it's real shit, real life, real topic, real issues. Like shit that you and I go through on a daily basis is in that show. Like This Is Us was really fucking good. I kind of wish they had an extra season, but awesome, Nikki. Thank you so much. You have a great night. Thanks for dropping by. But This Is Us was like really good. I enjoyed it. Right? A lot of people checked after Agatha. I was like, "Oh," and then you find out it was her all along with that stupid fucking song. Well, that and then Firefly, you've got Nathan Fillion, but he's on that show I watch right now, The Rookie, because they just redid that show, The Rookie, which this season, I hate to say it, a couple episodes were woke, but it was still a good season. Because they had to tackle the whole Black Lives Matter and shit. So I kind of give it to him on that one. But Nathan Fillion, he's doing that. So I don't. Man, I would love to see him do a Firefly Oh, god damn. I wonder if he'd be down for it. That's the thing. Would he be willing to do it? I mean, fuck, if Sir Patrick Stewart can dust off his old ass to do John Luke Picard, I think Nathan Fillion can do it. But so let's see. We're almost at an hour. Okay. I'm going to get some sleep. I'm gonna kill this stream tonight. I wasn't really anticipating going this long, but fuck it. Oh, dude, now that the show's over, Laszlo, it'll be a lot easier for you than it was for me because I'd watch an episode, then I'd have to wait a week. Because it was on NBC on Tuesday night when it aired, and it just wrapped up the series last week. So now it's all up on Hulu, so you can just fucking bang right through it. But it was really fucking good writing, man. Really good writing. Like it kind of makes you look at yourself a little bit and think about, okay, what have I done in my life that I need to change or want to do better or get better? And it's like you get to see these three kids. They call them the big. They're the big three, and you get to see each and every one of them grow up. And they hit like that first episode. I think they hit 30. I think they were turning 30 years old. So when it started, that show started, I could relate because why? I had just turned 30. So I was like, fuck, dude, they're 30. I'm 30. Okay, real shit, real problems. I can relate. It's really good, man. It's really good. I highly recommend everybody watch This Is Us. But more importantly, before everybody watches This Is Us, I need y'all to watch the Orville. Yeah, like I'm waiting patiently. Actually, I'm lying. I'm not waiting patiently for the next episode of the Orville. I want it now because god damn it. You could probably check my Twitter tomorrow, man. I'm gonna be trolling Seth MacFarlane hard, going, "Give us the second episode now! Don't wait until next Wednesday. Give it to us now! I want the episode now!" Oh my god. Oh shoot, they have it inside the episode? Oh well, fuck me. I gotta watch that. Ah, dude. Okay. These guys are great. I fucking love. Thank you, Seth. I didn't watch Peacemaker. I didn't watch Peacemaker. No shit, dude. Orville. Hey, Seth MacFarlane. I could be your Orville simp, like Gary of Nerdrotics and JP of Orville Nation, a bunch of other people. We can be your simps, bro, on the tube. Like all we ask is that for a little bit of spoilers every once in a while, and maybe some like props. I want a uniform and an Orville replica, and to meet the actor who plays Bortus. That's all I want. I want those three things. Like, come on, Seth, make this happen, buddy. Like, my channel's small, but we're growing. We're fucking growing big time. We're getting huge now, man. I got one video that's over 1,000 views, which thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Like, I'm still speechless. Like, oh man. Ah, yes, I remember the skinhead gangs. Oh god, that takes me back, man. Remember when it was just the skinheads and the Bloods and the Crips? God damn, those were the days. Those were the simpler days of just stupidity. Fuck. We've come a long way, haven't we? Of just getting stupid. Like I said, I just remember it was the Bloods and the Crips. Then you throw a little bit of skinheads up in there every once in a while. Ah, damn. 90s. Fuck me, those were the days. You had just the time of OJ Simpson, Rodney King, Menendez brothers. Oh shit, good time. Clinton. Fuck. Desert Storm. God damn. Let's go. Let's go back to the 90s. Except when Princess Diana died. We could skip that. That was pretty fucking rough. I was just a kid watching like all my family just fucking fall apart because the princess died. That was pretty fucked up. Now that I'm older and I saw how she died, because my mom never showed me how she died in the fucking like in the tunnel in the car crash, and then I was like, dude, you got a bunch of paparazzi fucking driving. Then it's like you got the driver, he can't fucking dude, it was fucked up. Like they killed that woman. They killed that woman, man. They killed the princess. I ain't gonna lie. They killed her. They killed that girl. May she rest in peace. One son's kicking ass and your other son's a bitch who married a bitch. Like I said, one son's bound to be king. The other one's like, fuck this. I'm not gonna get the crown. I'm out. I don't want your royalties. Fuck your royalties. Where I'm gonna live off my wife's money. Oh, dude, Spice Girls, bro. Have you seen Baby Spice lately? Emma Bunton? Holy fuck. Oh. Oh, goddamn. She still gives me a lady boner. Goddamn. Mm. Victoria Beckham, I only liked her for her legs. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I only liked her for her legs. Ginger Spice, goddamn, give me that redhead. I'd do some fucked up shit to her in so many good ways. Oh my god, dude. Don't you dare bring the Spice Girls up in this goddamn chat ever again. like Emma, but like, yeah, Victoria Beckham. I just take those legs. God damn, she got some nice legs. Fuck, fuck. God damn it. Yeah. Dude, Sporty Spice. Did we ever confirm or deny if she's gay? I'm still on the fence about that. Like, did we ever confirm that Sporty Spice is gay? Okay, we're gonna Google it. Is Sporty Spice? Oh, is she married? She's never married, but she's still with a property to develop. Oh, she's with a dude. She has a daughter, and she had a really what? Who did? Oh, okay. She banged a red hot chili pepper. Okay, so she's not gay. Whatever. I don't believe that. I really don't believe that. She probably gets down on the puss every once in a while. Yeah. God, Emma Bunton's 45? God damn. She's 45 years old? Fuck, I feel old. That was Scary Spice, man. Scary Spice banged Eddie Murphy and had his kid. I remember that. Uh, like I do remember that. I remember it was Scary Spice. She banged out Eddie Murphy and he knocked her up and then he like was like, fuck, I guess I gotta like marry you now. Oh shit. Like, yeah, that sucks. I honestly thought Sporty Spice was gay. Like honestly. She was giving me them lesbian vibes way back in the zig days. For the record, I still have their CDs somewhere in my house. And I did like Spice World, so fight me on that. So you guys could all fuck yourselves if you didn't like Spice World. That movie should have got a goddamn Oscar. Goddamn. Okay, I'm gonna go night night because I'm slowly starting to fade. And I will see you guys. I think tomorrow. I'm probably gonna. What's tomorrow? Thursday. I might. I might stream on some Black Death game and get down on some. No, fuck it. I'm gonna do that on Sunday on my day off. I'll do some Black Death fucking gaming. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'll do that on Sunday. I'm gonna play some video games on Sunday. And then tomorrow I'm gonna start watching um Stranger Things. And I might do a review on that. And yeah. Goddamn. Yeah. So yeah, like, share, subscribe, share the stream out, man. Cause I really want the Orville. I really want to get the Orville trending on YouTube. It's already trending hard on Twitter. I really want to get like my reviews out there, like Orville Nation, the talking Orville, like Orville 24/7. Like I want to get the word out that everybody needs to watch this because you don't get sci-fi like this anymore, and it sucks. It sucks that we have really great creators if we don't have this good sci-fi. Like it took one guy, Seth MacFarlane, who does Family Guy, American Dad. God damn, he does a lot. But does he do Bob's Burgers? Can't remember. I still need to go see the movie Bob's Burgers. But yeah, like legit, tell your friends, tell your family, watch the Orville, man. The Orville's fucking back. I'm excited. I'm gonna be back for sure on our Wednesday. I guess we're gonna do this a double stream on Wednesday. So Wednesday afternoon we do Obi Wan. Since we only got 3 more episodes of that, that's gonna be quick. And then after that, Obi Wan's done. Then it's gonna turn into a night stream. It's gonna turn into a night Orville stream. So after I'm done with each episode of the Orville, I'm gonna do what I did tonight, and just press hit live, and then we're gonna go right into it. So I know, right? I think that's gonna be my next title for Obi Wan. Like I'm serious. I think I'm gonna put that down and be like, yeah, I'm just Obi Wan Kenobi. Oh man, yeah. So you guys have a great night. I'm gonna go to night night and have some sweet dreams. And don't forget to Geloja, everybody. And if you don't know what I mean, well, I guess you need to watch the Orville. Ooh, that was a good burn for everybody. So say if you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm about to go do. So, Geloja, everybody, and have a good night. And thanks for showing up this late tonight, man. Like, hey, I got no control over when they drop these episodes, so they're dropping them at 9 o'clock my time every Wednesday night. So, fuck it, we're gonna do late nights. So, night, everybody.